Hello, gentle people. It is Saturday, June 29th, and I'm making this video late for Wednesday the 26th. And today I wanted to talk to you about my book that I've been reading. It's called Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. It's nonfiction, it's very good, and it's about introversion. So I can relate to it because I'm definitely an introvert, and I feel like most of you are. So if you don't know what introversion means, I'm going to tell you. So, first of all, there's introversion, there's extroversion. Both of them are sort of different styles of relating to the world and relating to people around you. So, introverts are drawn to the inner world of thought and feeling, extroverts to the external life of people and activities. Introverts focus on the meaning they make of the events swirling around them, extroverts plunge into the events themselves. Introverts recharge their batteries by being alone, extroverts need to recharge when they don't socialize enough. So there's a little example for you. And like I said, I'm definitely an introvert. So this book kind of, and I think most of you are, did I already say that? But maybe Evan is an extrovert. I'm not sure. Evan, are you an extrovert? Answer in the comments. But so the theory that this book poses, like the scientific theory of what makes someone an extrovert or an introvert, is all down to brain chemistry, really. It's in the amygdala, which is the sort of the old brain, the sort of very basic fear, primal center of the brain. So, what this book says is the cause of introversion or extroversion is how sensitive your amygdala is, I guess, or how much stimulation your amygdala is comfortable with. So introverts require a lot less stimulation than extroverts do to be comfortable. So when you're an introvert, you just sort of like a calmer, less people, quiet, you're happy in yourself sort of environment. And if you're an extrovert, you like a lot of stimulation, you like things to be going on, you like to be talking to people and making new friends and trying new things and stuff like that. So like they did experiments with babies, exposing the babies to different sensory experiences, and the babies that reacted really loudly and really violently to the stimulation grew up to be introverts because they were much more sensitive to this sensory stimulation than the extroverts were. And the babies that sort of just were calm, it doesn't really bother me, grew up to be extroverts because they could handle just higher levels of input all the time. So that's pretty interesting because that shows you that it's not even really a matter of how sociable you are or how friendly you are or how shy you are. It really just all comes down to how you like your environment, like your input. And I think that flows pretty well with my experience of being an introvert and knowing extroverts, so I thought I would share it with you. And it also, shared some stuff about how extroverts usually are the ones who end up being leaders in a group, whether it's at school or at work or something like that, but introverts and extroverts can both be good leaders depending on the group that's being led. So if a group if a group of workers is unmotivated, then an extrovert will be a better leader for them because they are more energetic, more outgoing, they can get them fired up and get everyone participating. If you have a group of people who are already interested in the work, who are already putting energy into the work, then an introvert will be a better leader for them because an introvert is more likely to take other people's opinions into account and sit down and listen to their ideas. So both of them, not just in that situation, there are advantages and disadvantages to both. And I think there's a sort of strong culture of expecting people to be outgoing and friendly, and I'm sure you guys have all felt that pressure. I'm definitely feeling that pressure because I have a job at an amusement park, and really my job is just to be constantly friendly all the time and excited and talking to people and getting them excited, and like, I can fake it if I have to. I don't know how convincing I am. You'd have to ask the customers, I guess, but that's not me, and it's like it just is exhausting to be doing that all day. And so the message of this book, it kind of made me realize that, while I don't know, I definitely knew I was an introvert, and but I wanted to pretend to be more of an extrovert. I wanted to have those skills when I needed them. But reading the book kind of made me realize that while it is important to be able to, connect to people when you need to, there's a lot of worth in being an introvert and being the sort of person who goes at a slower pace, who thinks things through, who makes decisions, who listens to other people's opinions. And I think maybe after this job, I'm gonna kind of stop putting myself in situations on purpose where I'm not comfortable like that. And I'm not gonna put myself into situations that require me to be more extroverted just to try to force myself to fit that expectation of being friendly all the time. Like, I'm not that sort of person. So this book kind of helped me, and it was definitely very interesting. So I thought I'd tell you guys about it, and if you want to read it too, you definitely should. And I hope if you do, it's as interesting for you as it was for me. And that's all I really have to say for now. So I hope this video was not too rambly, and that you all are having lovely days and weeks and lives, and I will say goodbye until next time. Good night.